What's up, YouTube? It's Daquan Lee here, back again with another health video. And today's video is going to be about your teeth. Because for women, for men, whoever, like one of the first things we look at, especially if you take pride in yourself, if you take pride in who you are, your teeth should show that about you. If it comes to habits, who you are as a person, if you even care about yourself before you even can care about others, it shows off in the aura of your mouth. So with that being said, I'm gonna break down to you exactly the routine I have for my teeth for getting them from how they used to look to how they look now. Stay tuned. So first thing I'm gonna go over is habits, which is the number one thing because I can give you the best teeth routine method, but if it's not a habit that you do every single day of your life, hands down consistency, rain, sleet, snow, literally if there's no light because it's something to come outside, you have to do this routine. That's your mindset that you have to have around doing this to get white, bright teeth. So with that being said, now that you understand that you have to do this routine, once you see it, I'm gonna break it down to you in a second. Um, what I do is that I brush my teeth every single day, twice a day. And I've been doing that every single day for the last 18 years. No, I'm not 18, but 18 years ago is when I took this stuff kind of seriously. And and over time it just became more of a thing. So when I really started paying attention to my teeth, it was about a year before COVID. My teeth weren't horrible, but I really wondered like what I would be doing with my life if I didn't have bright teeth. I was a salesperson. I knew I'd be shaking a lot of hands, meeting a lot of people, and it's kind of hard to trust people that have a yellow mouth, you know. And I figured that out. I figured that out early, and it took me about 3 years of testing different toothpaste, different toothbrushes, different routines, different remedies. I've even did a little thing with the lemon and lime baking soda. I've tried a lot for you guys in the last 5 years now. It's been, I guess it's actually been 2 years before COVID because I was a life insurance agent when I actually first started. So what I'm gonna do for you guys, because I love you guys so much, because you guys love to subscribe to channels that are about health. So as soon as you hit the subscribe button, continue this video, and I'm gonna tell you about my routine. So here we go. 5 years of information, trial and error given to you in 8 minutes. So first thing, guys, is you want to brush your teeth as soon as you get up. As soon as the rooster crows, as soon as there's light in your eyes, as soon as there's air in your lungs, you go to the bathroom and you brush your teeth like it's nobody's business. Same thing as you do that. It's the same thing before you go to bed. I like having like a 30-minute to an hour gap after eating. Then I go brush my teeth and I go lay down. I don't like laying down without having my teeth brushed. And for ladies that I'm with, if y'all don't brush your teeth before we go to bed, we have an issue. We have an issue because you're not taking your teeth care first. You got to. With that being said, now that you understand the frequency you need to do it, you can do it 3 times. 3 times is a little much for me. You can now get into the structure what you should be using. Before we start talking about what you should be using, let's talk about what you shouldn't be using. Never, ever, 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 for the love of your life, use Colgate, use Crest, use any of those major brands that are owned by these people that don't really care about your mouth because they have fluoride, they have all these different chemicals that you don't want to have in your mouth because they say it cleans your teeth or cleans your mouth, like fluoride, and it actually decays it and it calcifies some other glands in your body that you don't want to have calcified. You rather have them glands working, if you know what I'm saying. So never use those type of brands. Always read the ingredients, and if you want to like not think about it or make this a difficult thing, you can use what I use because I get results, and that's all we care about in today's modern age. And I use Himalaya Bol Botanique Botanique. And you see how fancy and how herbalescent it is. This is what I would highly recommend for you people. And to even prove to you that I use it, look how skinny, look how used this tube is, guys. I take every bit of value and care into my teeth, and you can see it on this bottle. With that being said, next thing moving on to is a toothbrush. So I've bought probably over 30 toothbrushes in my life, and of different tens of fives of different varieties. And I bought the expensive ones, I bought the cheap ones, and the ones in the middle actually work out the best. So I don't like using the cheap ones where you don't have like the action, because it's really like manual, and you're kind of like, it's like basically imagine you're cleaning your teeth and you can have one person cleaning your teeth, or you can have three people cleaning your teeth going in different motions at the same time. And that's the idea of having like mechanical toothbrushes. So I was like, oh, okay, what if I went from three regular people to three super strong people doing it? So I spent $90 on this other like super fancy toothbrush, and it didn't do that much for me. And I can do a review video on it if you guys want. Just comment below. But it didn't do that much for me. Like I actually feel like my teeth were kind of like getting like less shiny and brighter. And if there's a doctor or a teeth specialist here watching this video, I would love for you to explain to me the difference of the RPMs or whatever. But that toothbrush was $90. It still lasts about 3 to 6 months. This is $7 and it lasts about 3 to 6 months. So ended up being a little cheaper. Excuse me, I'm gonna do the math here for you guys, and I'm gonna be sure to adjust for the price of inflation. So hold on. All right, so I did the math, and what it came down to is the cheap brushes wins by a landslide. Because let's say worst case scenario, you buy these once every 3 months. These used to be $548, now they're $748. So that's 750 times 4, which is $30. $30 for a year to get your toothbrushes expenses out the way and have your teeth looking shiny and bright like mine, or maybe even shinier. And for the expensive toothbrush, it's going to be $90, which comes with two heads. And the extra case to get the extra little heads for the toothbrush is about $20 for two. So it comes out to a whopping total of $130, just for the price of inflation, versus $28. So this one wins by a landslide. So you got your toothbrush, you got your toothpaste, and then last but not least, the star of the show is the baking soda. So with this, it pretty much covers the wide variety of what you need, because you're gonna use this the most. I even use this to shower with. There was one person I was dating about 7 years ago who will remain nameless. She used to use these a lot, and I'd come in the shower and I'd see baking soda next to the tub all the time, confused, until one day I asked her, "Hey, what do you use this for?" She uses it to shower with and gets rid of all the germs in her skin, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna show you how to use it for your mouth. So what you want to do is you want to use this and this guy together, and it's a 3-step process. So follow me here, guys, and take notes. Or even put me in the bathroom sill, cock me up on something new, and sturdy, and watch this video as you do it. And after 1 month, I promise you, or else you can take your subscribe back. And if this does work, like how I know will, make sure you do subscribe so that you can get more tips from me. And what you want to do is the first thing in the morning, people make the first mistake is when you clean your teeth, you don't just start brushing right away with this expensive toothpaste. You're wasting your time because there's biofilm, there's other things on your teeth that you've slept with that are still there. And if you try to clean the surface on top of there being dirt on top of the surface, you're gonna have a bad time. So what I do is I wet the toothbrush and I turn it on, and I basically brush all the biofilm and things that I can't see naked to the eye, and I get that off first. That's number one. And what I like to do is I like to gargle. Gargle this gets rid of all the bacteria, most of the bacteria that's in your mouth. And then after that, I'm like, okay, that's the second step. It's actually a 4-step process, sorry. I sprinkle some of this cleaning substance on my toothbrush. Then I hose it down with some HP hydrogen peroxide spray. And then I brush circular, which then starts to, does some type of chemical bond reaction. I don't know. I didn't pay all that attention in science class, but it starts some type of bond chemical reaction. It starts to get stuff off my teeth. You can hear a little like baking crinkle chap pop sound. And then what do you know? My teeth started getting brighter. Then after that, I do my whole face routine, and then I come back to the Himalaya Botaniki. and then I brush like I mean it, guys. Like the other thing with the other electrical toothbrush, it always stopped me from brushing the way like I was raised to brush. And after doing this, you might see like some gums start bleeding, and don't be alarmed. It's very normal. I don't know why, but like when I clean my teeth after like being negligent for a while, it starts to bleed. So I don't get too like fussy or worry about that. So when I was using the other mechanical toothbrush, it just started to like it didn't like me putting as much pressure as I felt that was needed for my mouth, and it kind of turned me off. You know, I like to have adequate pressure applied to what I'm doing. So I use this one and I apply adequate pressure to my teeth and my mouth, and I don't forget to get the gums, guys. A lot of bacteria get stuck in the gums. Do this once a day. Sorry, twice a day. Because we brush our teeth twice a day now. We don't do the one a day things. We do it twice a day. And then this combo once every 3 days. Guys, I'm telling you, you will see a magnificent change, a deficit in yellowness of your teeth. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.